Welcome to your French class. In this class, we will learn something more about les verbes pronominaux. This lesson will show you how to make French reflexive verbs negative, and you will discover how to change these simple sentences in question statements. Okay? Basically, these verbs are used to express the idea that you do something to yourself or the action is done on each other. Let us start with a common pronominal verb, se réveiller. We have already learned how to conjugate them and how to use them in simple statements. To learn more about this, please go to the above given link. Now, here we will see how to conjugate this verb in negative form. To make a reflexive verb negative in French, we add ne and pas. Ne goes between the subject and reflexive pronoun. Here reflexive pronouns are me, te, se, nous, vous. Okay. So we are going to add ne between two pronouns and pas goes after the verb. So it will be read like je ne me réveille pas. Tu ne te réveilles pas. Il ne se réveille pas. Elle ne se réveille pas. Nous ne nous réveillons pas. Vous ne vous réveillez pas. Il ne se réveille pas. Elle ne se réveille pas. Now here, before we start, you need to remember one thing, that many reflexive and reciprocal verbs also have a non-reflexive or non-reciprocal use. Like in the given example, je me réveille à 7 heures. This time we have used the verb in reflexive form. I wake up at 7 o'clock. The action is done on myself only. But now in the second statement, je réveille les enfants à 8 heures. Here I am doing the action on les enfants, and here it is a non-reflexive verb. Okay, so it means I wake up the children at 8 o'clock. Now let's start with the first example. Je me rappelle très bien de mon enfance au Québec. It means I remember my childhood in Quebec very well. Now we are going to change this statement in negative. Now we'll add ne between je and me, means between both the pronouns, and we'll write pas after the verb rappelle. Okay, so it will be read like je ne me rappelle pas très bien de mon enfance au Québec. It means I don't remember my childhood very well in Quebec. Now the next one is Pierre se moque du professeur. Pierre makes fun of the teacher. Now here you can see the verb is already highlighted. You need to just add ne and pas accordingly. Pierre ne se moque pas de professeur. It means Pierre is not making fun of the teacher. Now the third statement is tu te douches 2 fois par jour. You shall twice a day. Now again you can see the verb conjugation is already highlighted, and here we just need to add ne and pas accordingly. So we'll add ne between both the pronouns tu and te. Okay, so it will be read like tu ne te douches pas 2 fois par jour. You don't take bath twice a day. Now the next statement is elle se peint les cheveux. It means she combs her hair. So here the pronouns are elle and se. We'll add ne here and pas after the verb. So it will be read like elle ne se peint pas les cheveux. It means she does not comb her hair. Now the next one is vous ne vous lavez pas tous les matins. You don't take bath every morning. Now for again the negation, you need to add ne and pas. The verb is already highlighted here, vous lavez, and we have two pronouns here, vous, vous. Now you need to add ne in between both the words, vous, ne, vous. So the sentence will be read like vous ne vous lavez pas tous les matins. It means you don't take bath every morning. Now the next statement is tu te souviens de moi. You remember me. Now for the negation, again just add ne and pas. Ne between both the pronouns and pas after the verb. So it will be read like tu ne te souviens pas de moi. You don't remember me. Il s'amuse beaucoup. He is having a lot of fun. Now again for the negation, we have two pronouns here, il and se. We'll add ne here in between both the pronouns and pas after the verb. So it will be read like il ne s'amuse pas beaucoup. Means he is not having much fun, or he is not having a lot of fun. Nous nous parlons. We are talking to each other. Now for the negation, we have two pronouns here, nous, nous. We'll add ne in between these two words and we'll write pas after the verb. So it will be read like nous ne nous parlons pas. We are not talking to each other. Now the next one is elle se lève à 9h le dimanche. She gets up at 9 a.m. on Sunday. Now again we have two pronouns here, elle and se. We'll add ne in between both the pronouns. We'll write pas after the verb. So it will be read like elle ne se lève pas à 9h le dimanche. It means she does not get up at 9 a.m. on Sunday. Vous vous amusez au cours de français. That means, do you have fun in French class? Now again we have got two pronouns here, vous. We'll add ne in between both the pronouns and we'll write pas after the verb. Vous ne vous amusez pas au cours de français. It means you are not having fun or you are not enjoying in French class. Now let's see how to make questions using pronominal verbs. We have three ways to ask a question. We can use intonation, we can use est-ce que or inversion. Intonation, est-ce que or inversion. To understand this topic, please go to the above given link. So let's start with the first example here. The first one is vous vous amusez au cours de français. Now here we'll just write the simple statement again and put the question mark. Vous vous amusez au cours de français. Now this is the first case, means intonation. Now let's come to the second case, est-ce que. Est-ce que vous vous amusez de cours de français? Now the last one is the case of inversion. We'll just bring the conjugated form with pronom in the beginning. Okay, so it will be read like vous amusez-vous au cours de français? Do you have fun or do you enjoy your French class? Now the next example is vous vous lavez tous les matins, which means you take bath every morning. Now we'll write the same statement again and we'll just put a question mark at the end. It will be read like vous vous lavez tous les matins? Do you take bath every morning? This case is of intonation. Now let's come to the second case. Est-ce que vous vous lavez tous les matins? Again we'll write the same statement and don't forget to write est-ce in the beginning. Est-ce que vous vous lavez tous les matins? Now the last case is of inversion. Vous lavez-vous tous les matins? We'll just bring vous lavez in the beginning. Don't forget to put hyphen between lavez-vous, which shows the inversion. Now the next one is elle se lève à 9h le dimanche. Now again for the first case, means for intonation, you just need to write the same statement and put a question mark. Elle se lève à 9h le dimanche. Now the next case is of est-ce que. Est-ce que elle se lève à 9h le dimanche? Now comes the last case of inversion. Se lève-t-elle à 9h le dimanche? Now here you need to put T in between lève and elle. Because according to rule, when two vowels clash, you need to add this T in the cases of inversion, especially with ER ending verbs with il and el. Now the next one is tu te souviens de moi. Now to change this statement in question, you need to put a question mark for the first case of intonation. Tu te souviens de moi? Now for the second case of est-ce que, just write est-ce in the beginning of the same statement. Est-ce que tu te souviens de moi? And for the last case of inversion, you need to invert the verb and pronoun. Now we'll bring te souviens in the beginning and don't forget to put this hyphen which shows the inversion. Te souviens-tu de moi? The meaning of all the three question statements is same, which is do you remember me? So this is how to change simple pronominal verb sentences in questions and in negation. So that's it for today. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.